Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sean Bennett and I will be taking you through the OCR A Level PE specification. And in this video, purely what I will be doing is just introducing you to what is, in the course. So let's kick it off by looking at the different papers you'll be taking at the end of year 13. Paper 1 is, the physiological factors affecting performance in sport. This is a 2-hour-long paper worth 90 marks and it's also worth 30% of your overall A level. So in this paper, we look at physiology, such as, the role of a motor unit and ergogenic aids and whether they benefit performance or not. We look at anatomy, such as the bones in the body, the types of joints, the location of muscles, what the muscles do. And then we will also look at biomechanics, which is the whole physics of sport, looking at things like angular velocity, angular motion, displacement, what is Newton's second law of acceleration, things like that, how they apply it to sporting performance. Paper 2 is skill acquisition and psychology. So this is a 1-hour paper worth 60 marks and it is also worth 20% of your overall A level. So year 1 of this section of the course is the skill acquisition. And in this we will look at things such as stages of learning, things such as theories of learning, things such as types of practice and methods of practice, and things along those sorts of lines. And the second year of this section of the course will be the sports psychology, where we look at things such as attribution theory, we'll look at sports confidence, we'll look at individual differences such as aggression and anxiety and personality, So that is that paper done. Paper 3 is our final written paper. This is the socio-cultural factors in sport. Like paper 2, it is a 1-hour paper worth 60 marks and 20% of the overall A level. So in this paper, what you'll look at is things like contemporary issues in sport, such as, drugs, violence and betting. You look at modern technology in sport and, whether it's actually had a fairer outcome, an impact on fairer outcomes in sport. And other things you look at is such as the evolution of sport from pre-industrial Britain to the modern day, globalisation of sport, things like that, is very basic principles in underlying sport development over the years. So as well as your examinations, what you really need to do over the 2 years is your performance in sport. It's only 15% of your actual A level, but, you do need it to get to those A grades, A star grades. But, so there's a list on the OCR A Level website of the, recognised sports by OCR. But, you have your basics on there, like your football, your rugby, your boxing, your tennis, sports along those sort of lines. And to aid this, you will also need to produce a logbook with everything you do sport-wise, all the results and everything you've done in those results. As well as this, get your video evidence. A great way to do this is get your dad to film you playing football, if you play football for example, and make a compilation of all the good things that you've done by the end of the 2 years to show that to your examiner. Because if you get, say, a B grade in the performance and you say, hey, actually I think I could get into the A band for that performance because if you look at me playing this in this video, I've done this, this and this, which are all stated in the A band area, so I should get that A, and they can change results accordingly. Finally, you will have the EAPI, and I have spelled that wrong here, that is supposed to say EAPI. So I will be making a full video on this soon because there is so much to talk about and this video can't be that long in itself. This again is only 15% of your A level, but basically in this what you would do is you will get filmed watching 20 minutes of performance in your sport. You will then analyse the strengths and weaknesses of a chosen performer in that sport, as well as creating an action plan for how to improve a certain skill in that sport. So say you're playing rugby and his conversions you notice are pretty poor, he's missed a couple of conversions. You will make an 8-week mesocycle of how he can improve his conversions to help, aid his team and his own performance in that sport. So that is that video done. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to email me any questions about the course or revision at ocralevelpteacher@gmail.com. Please hit the subscribe button and look out for more videos coming.